Hi everyone, Hoodie here, and today's Sunday, and my eyes been still bothering me a bit. Um, with the holiday season up here, um, once again, I really do want to do more geeky based videos, but lately I've just been wanting to share my life, and I want to talk about love, and I think that comes due to the holidays. I already talked about giving, and in a previous what my beliefs are on giving. But today I want to talk about love, and it's something I say a lot. I say I love you, um, and I'm sure there are people that say, "Yeah, but you don't know me. You don't know where I've been. You don't know what I've done, and uh, you don't spend enough time with me to know that you love me." All of those answers are going to be right on the spot. It's I wish I had time for each and every one of you to spend time with you. I wish I had the ability to reach out to each one of you and say, and spend time face to face and say, you know what? I love being around you. I love hearing you speak. I love watching you smile. But um, I think I have like currently 4,800 people on here. So that's not going to happen. And even then, even fewer actually see what I post on Facebook. Um, so, with that being said, um, all I can do is I know what's within me to love. Um, how I determine what love is. As many of you guys and girls and whoever, um, we all say the word love depending on, I love tamales. I love my comic books. Um, I love my children. I love my wife. I love God. I love Jesus. Um, I love my friends. There's all different kinds of love. So for me to say, I love you, um, I'll tell you right now, it's not the kind of love that I have for tamales, but definitely a love for friends. And I don't care what faith you have or if you have no faith at all. I have friends that are atheists. I have friends that are pagan, or I have friends that are GLBT that know that I'm a Christian, um, and they know that I love them without judgment or condemnation, as well as my pagan friends, as well as my atheist friends know that my love for them is not based upon um, what other people want to put, other people of my faith, how they treat them. I will treat each and every person like Jesus would, and that's my goal. Um, and here's how Jesus would, not according to the way that Hoodie says um, uh, Jesus would do things, but according to his own words, Jesus' words. He says, the scripture I'll be quoting is from John chapter 15 and the Gospel of John. And I'm going to try to fix my eyes. It would probably help if I did something like this. Um, but then you can't really see my face. Um, I guess you can see some of it. Um, maybe if I did that, but then it's too bright. So I'm going to turn this back on. I'm just going to go through it. Um, John chapter 15. It talks about a lot of great stuff, and then he stops and he says in John 15:12, it says, "This is the one commandment I give you." Now we know that about the 12 commandments, and we know there's a part that Jesus says that the two greatest commandments are love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and your strength, and also to love your neighbor as yourself. And that led into the story about the Good Samaritan. Um, but then Jesus broke it down even more. So he says, "Listen, this one commandment I give you, that you love one another as I have loved you." So, with that being said, he basically says, I give you one job to do: love one another as I have loved you. So he was talking to his disciples, his students at that time. So it's like all these other, I think there's 613 um, laws in the Old Testament and uh, decrees and all that kind of stuff. Um, and he's like, let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. One command, one job to do: love one another. Okay, a lot of us do that. A lot of us can do that. A lot of us love one another. A lot of us love our brothers and sisters, and love our moms and dads, and love our spouses, and we love our friends. But then the big part is when Jesus said, as I have loved you. How did Jesus love his disciples or his students? He loved them enough to lay down his life, to give up all his rights. Uh, as far as I believe that Jesus is God, I believe that God came down in flesh and that he dwelt among us. I also believe that Jesus was completely and fully man, that he didn't have any special leg up on us, that he was powered by the Spirit, which God freely gives everyone, um, that he was able to do everything he did, not because I'm the Son of God and ooh, I can just do this and that. It's because of the fact that he was powered by God to be able to do that. So, that he intentionally limited himself to human form and lived as we did. And it talks about that in other chapters of the Bible. But the point being is that this is the way he showed his love, is that he died for those people that didn't want him, didn't care about him, didn't believe in him. That literally when they found out that he might be the actual Messiah, that they began to plot against him. So what would happen if you had somebody that was plotting against you to kill you and to frame you and to um, nail you to a torture device that was used by Romans, and then come to find out that this is all in the plan, that this is all a part of the thing. And so I'm not saying this to preach at you or to, I'm telling you how I believe what love is. Love is not expecting anything in return. It's sacrificial. That true love gives all and doesn't expect it back. If it comes back, awesome, great, that's amazing. But if it doesn't come back, I love because I want to love. I love because it's a part of who I am. Um, we do certain things because we love. Um, I buy stuff for my friends because I love them. Not because I have to, not because I feel compelled. Well, I feel compelled to because of my heart. But it's not like I get something back other than, the feeling that, hey, I felt good and I love this person. I wanted them to feel good because of my act. But truly just for the sake, because that's who I am, and to love other people around you, whether you're atheist or whatever. I want to encourage you to love, just to love, to do it without expecting. I see all these people that are chasing after relationships. Oh my goodness. People. Hello. Hello. Why are you chasing after relationships? Is it so much that you feel like you have to be in a relationship to feel complete? Why can't we just love for the sake of love? And when another person comes into our life, we can share that love with them. And if it leads to being in a relationship, great. But I see these people say, "Oh, you're my everything. I don't know what I could ever do without you. You are the star, you're the moon, you're the very air that I breathe." Um, really, the air that you breathe. Now, I want you to listen to this, and I want you to listen very closely because I know I've gone a little long on this. But here's the big point. You are worthy of love, just as is. If you want to change for you, great. But you shouldn't have to do anything to make someone love you, and no one should try to make you love them. It should come naturally. True love comes naturally. It's not forced upon someone. Um, so let love flow naturally. Let the love that's in you, if you truly love someone, it'll show. It'll show through your actions, through your words. And then if you see that you're not um, doing what you think should be love, then maybe you need to examine your life. Maybe it's time to look at you, the way that you're living, and you're like, wait, I don't love. I say I love this person, but yet I'm doing these things. It's not because, oh, I've got to stop smoking, I've got to do this. It's because for some reason there's a clog there in your love line because there's something that is keeping us. We shouldn't have to. In my Christian faith, a lot of people say, "Well, you need to pray more. You need to get in the Bible more." No, no. I mean, those things are good, but I should want to pray because I want to talk to God, and I should want to get into the Bible because I want to know more about this God that loves me. And so, with that being said, is that nothing should be forced into love. You shouldn't be forced to do a certain thing to love. You should just love because it comes naturally, and to give it freely without expecting anything back in return. So I love you guys. I don't expect you to like this. I don't expect you to subscribe to me. I don't expect you to do anything other than let me love you. So I appreciate you. I really, 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 really do love you guys. And thanks if you watched this. Oh my God, almost 13 minutes. All right. See ya.